Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome back to the Speed Souls Charity Marathon. I am here with two wonderful people. We have Daravae, who is our next runner, and we have Paisano, who will be providing commentary. So, how are you guys doing today?
Yo, Speed Souls, what's up? Good morning. I'm doing great. I'm super excited to run this for you guys. I'm also joined by my co-commentator Paisano.
What is up, everybody?
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, I guess we can jump right into it.
Whenever you're ready, let's rip and tear.
Hell yeah. So time will begin as soon as I pick up the pistol when the Doomslayer wakes up from the sarcophagus.
They are rage, brutal.
So for the people that don't know Doom 2016, it's a modern reboot of the classic series. It takes place on Mars, where the Doomslayer fights hordes of demons and tries to prevent the antagonist, Olivia Pierce, from destroying the world with their, their demon friends. So normally when you play this game and you wake up from the sarcophagus, the first thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pick up the suit here, but that's not what we're going to do immediately. We are going to do it immediately, but to do that you need to kill these zombies, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to jump up here, and then we're going to clip through this wall.
Where is he going?
Where is he going? And boom! We just skipped that room. And that's called a paperclip. Maybe Paisano can briefly explain what a paperclip is?
Yeah, sure. So, in this game, the collision checks are super weird. If these walls that are paper thin don't fully intersect, there's just like a tiny little gap between them, the Slayer can fit through. The Slayer is, in fact, very thin canonically. So.
Yeah, exactly. And,
reloading there to skip the cutscene.
Yeah, so that cutscene takes quite long, and we do not have time for that. Oh, I accidentally fell down, that's fine. So now we're going to do the same trick again, because we don't want to sit through the cutscene of the suit. Hold on, I need to focus here for a second, because this part can be, a little scary. That's fine. Just make our way through here. This section is quite precise, like all the movement here needs to be spot on.
This is a quite infamous section. There we go.
Yeah, this is what we call the dreaded intro section. This is an any percent runner's nightmare, basically. And as you can see, also a hundo runner's nightmare, because you have to do it twice. But luckily, we got through it, and that's the most important part. Here we're going to pick up our first weapon, the combat shotgun. And we're also going to meet our very first enemy here. This is the Doom 2016 monster called the Imp. Undoubtedly the scariest enemy in the whole game, especially for Ultra Nightmare runners. Imps are absolutely insane in this game. They deal massive amounts of damage. They're super fast. They're super mobile. Basically an Ultra Nightmare runner's nightmare. And here we're going to do another paperclip, which I failed. Can I save this?
Basically, hit scan nonsense from the imps, almost.
Yeah, the hit scan from imps are just insane. It's absolutely crazy. All right, so I failed that trick there. That's fine. I can just redo it here because the checkpoint's fairly close. So what we want to do there is normally to get through this room, you just have to hit the gore nest there. You die? That's fine. You have to hit the gore nest there, and you have to beat all the demons in this room. But we are not going to do that because this is a speed run, and we don't want to go slow. So we're going to paperclip through this wall. We're going to set up in a pretty precise spot. If you go too far here, you actually fall through the floor. Then we're going to spam jump. At the peak of our jump, we're going to hold forward and clip into this room. There we go. And now immediately the next trick. Yes, sir.
He's able to spam jump there because as long as the Slayer is like in the wall, colliding with something, the game will keep refreshing your jump. So as long as you're in a wall, you could just keep hopping up.
Yeah.
You just saw there, grab the button through the wall there at some very precise positions. You'll see that a few times in the run. You can just grab the wall through there, grab the button through there without needing to go through the whole gore nest and everything.
Exactly.
Which is very useful.
Yeah. Now we're out of the intro. This is where the run really kicks off. And immediately out of the intro into the UAC, we're already going to do the next trick, which will come up in a second. First, we need to grab this codex entry. This is part of 100%. We need to grab various codex entries all over the world. And here's our very first real boost. So normally you are supposed to clear this whole arena from demons, which opens the door. We're just going to boost out of this arena because it's, you know, fast. And we like speed. So this is called the real boost. Maybe Paisano can explain what a real boost actually is, because there's going to be a few of them that are coming up.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of rail boosts in this run. It's one of the main glitch movement options that you're gonna see, and basically what the game's trying to do is clip you just right barely onto the ledge, but it fails. That the intended mechanic is called a foot grab, but you're just barely on the ledge, and it just tries to teleport you up there, but instead it flings you, and it tries to do that in a single frame. So in other points in the run, you'll see the FPS counter is going to change to like 170, 180, for example. That is because it's a very, very frame rate dependent trick. The higher the FPS, the more powerful the rail boosts.
Exactly. You can start real boosting by having about 125 FPS. If you go any lower, you can still get real boosts, but they're so small that it doesn't really matter anymore. So over here is basically not really much going on, just a few sections of grabbing some stuff. Here I'm gonna grab our first weapon mod. This is Explosive Shot. This is a weapon mod for the combat shotgun that we just picked up.
Yeah, and you're seeing him jump around in sections like that because trying to land on the sloped parts of the ground, that'll give you just a little bit of a speed boost, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. So over here
what you're seeing in this level is doing the same rail boost like many times. This is the Pebble rail boost, and you'll see this a few times where just kind of doing the same rail boost over and over, but it's slightly different each time to get to different places in the level. It's called establishing a hub, and it's super useful because of the fact that we can reload checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly. You explained that really well.
Level.
Yeah, you explained it really well. We're gonna abuse that system a bunch throughout this run. There's a bunch of levels where we're gonna use a system like that, and it's just really convenient because we can use all sorts of tricks and crazy stuff to grab everything that we need in a level without having to actually follow the, well, quote unquote intended path. So already off to our next level. We really need to speed up this run because we're a little behind schedule, and you know, I'm trying to think of the estimate. So normally you'd have to sit to this room or in this room and wait for Vega to be done talking. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna interact with the door from through the floor, and that will skip having to wait until the door opens from that room. And then immediately after, we're going to kill 3 zombies instantly with an explosive shot to complete our first challenge, which is 2 fair. And I'm gonna just kill a few zombies for the next challenge, which is Variety is the Spice of Death. We have to kill 5 zombies with 5 different glory kills. And
this game has a lot of these glory kill challenges. There's challenges associated with every level. There's just challenges associated with mastering collectibles that you pick up, including guns. So it's a whole lot of this micromanagement.
Yeah, exactly. So here, I do a real boost up, and then I paperclip through the wall, and that will allow us to jump into the top of the classic level. And we only need to hit the secret trigger for the classic level, because that's actually gonna give us +1 for all the secrets that we need to grab. So we don't actually need to, you know, open the door and then clip or go into the classic level. We only need to hit the trigger. So just a little bit of quiet part here, because this part's really scary. I need to do a very precise jump here. If I clip into this room, we need to reload checkpoint. All right, got it first try. That's great.
Amazing.
That part's quite scary. If you clip into that room, you have to reload checkpoint. Loses about 35 seconds. It's very annoying. Now over here, we're going to make our way to the fist bump doll. There's a bit of a faster strat. Yeah, sorry.
He just reached the checkpoint there in that room. That checkpoint's going to be the last checkpoint that he gets in this run, or in this level, not the whole run.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So there we grab
And
the
that's
fist bump
that's
bell.
deliberate, sort of establishing. Well, it's not exactly a hub, but he wants to get back there because that's really close to the end of the level.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna open this
There's
door,
gonna be
and then I'm gonna go back to trigger a codex entry here. We actually need to go back for this because we've been running for quite a while, trying to figure out which codex entry we were missing when the skip I just did at the start of the level was new. And then we found out there's in fact a codex entry just outside of the room that we normally skip at the beginning. And so we need to go back to trigger that.
Yeah, a lot of the codexes and most of the secrets are spatially triggered. So, as you saw with the classic level in this level, you could just hit them from out of bounds, and you'll see some precise navigation there. But in the case of the Vega one, it's not hitting it out of bounds, but just kind of barely touching the trigger, you know?
Yep, exactly. So in the next 45 seconds, there isn't much going on. So if there's anything Wolfie wants to read out, now's the time.
Thank you. I just wanted to say that, you know, we've been doing SCM for 6 years, and currently we are sitting at a grand total of just over $67,000
Hell
over the
yeah.
course of all SCMs.
Amazing
which
job.
is, yeah, it's kind of nutty, and it's honestly just super cool to see how far it's come. And I just wanted to thank everyone because, you know, all this money does go towards Save the Children, who are a global leader in child-focused humanitarian responses. They're usually immobilized immediately to provide support during the escalation of war in Ukraine. The Save the Children offices in Ukraine, Romania, and Poland, and across Europe have been providing support to refugees fleeing the country and are still helping to support refugees in host countries across Europe. So, like, all this money that we get goes to such amazing causes. Like, that's just one example. There are so many things that Save the Children do that there's not enough time in the weekend to actually go over it all. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support, guys. It's really awesome. And for, like, our runners like Daravae and commentators like Paisano who also dedicate their time towards it. It's really appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. No worries. I just made a little bit of a mistake. I was not supposed to end the level there. There's actually more to it, to this level, that I missed. Which is fine. We'll just...
This was completely planned.
Yeah, this was completely planned. This is fine. We'll just...
I was about to ask, is there a
yeah.
major routing update that you figured out how to do secrets?
Yeah, I kind of I messed up a little bit there. That's fine. We're just gonna go back into the level and grab the things that we need. That's fine. So yeah, normally there's a few more things we need to grab, but my brain was like, nope, we need to go fast. And yeah, let's just end this level early, I guess. That's fine.
Did it save the challenge progress, or did you
Yeah.
the challenges?
Yeah, which is really nice. So the only thing we have to do now is just grab the remaining secrets. Just a pretty minor time loss, luckily. Okay. So here's one of the few instances, or the first instances rather, where we're gonna cap our frame rate to, like Paisano explained earlier, get more control over the real boosts that we're gonna do. And yeah, as you can already tell, there's a lot that is going on throughout this run, and there's a lot of micromanagement. So trying to do commentary and also trying to do everything according to the book can sometimes be a little tricky, which is why I'm really happy that Pi is here to offload a little bit from the commentary, which is nice.
Yeah, so the part right before this rail boost, actually, the when he kicked down that grating, he actually went around a trigger. You can't see the trigger, obviously, but there's a checkpoint trigger right in front of that grate, and it doesn't extend all the way out to the wall, so you could just go around it in order to avoid grabbing that checkpoint, which will allow Dara to reload here and then go towards the end of the level, I presume.
Yep. Alright, so now we got everything. There we go. We did it, guys. Pog.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, so now we're back at this room.
Yeah. So the part where Wolfie was going to talk was supposed to be a little later, because, you know, we were supposed to pick up a few secrets. That's fine. You know. But that gives us time to explain this
all
trick.
the secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this,
That will give
is
us some
another
time to explain
paperclip.
this trick.
This is
Yeah.
very weird paperclip compared to a lot of them. Some of them he just kind of walks through the wall. This one he's really fussing around with the wall like quite a lot. There's a lot of stages to this one, but he got it there. Basically, not all walls are created equal, and not all walls are able to be paperclip through at the same speed. In essence, the geo around some of them are just particularly weird. So there's more precision involved for ones like that.
Yep. Exactly. And I'm pretty glad that I
And
got the
that,
first try as well.
yeah, so that paperclip skips a massive cutscene involving Samuel Hayden giving you the an Argent cell.
Yep. So here I'm going to take off the mod from Explosive Shot, or from the Combat Shotgun rather. And that's to set up a trick that's coming up called modbot duping. So we can dupe almost everything in this game in terms of items. And the first thing you're going to see is us duping modbots. And I'm going to explain how that works in a second. I just need to wait until our friend Sam is done talking here, and we can skip a part of this door opening by reloading checkpoint. That's actually faster in real time too. So here we're gonna go into this, we're gonna swap mods and then interact with the modbot at the same time. We're gonna grab Heat Blast. And swapping mods here glitches out this modbot and makes it available to us again, and gives us the mod that we need. So now we picked up Heat Blast, and the modbot is still open to grab, so we're gonna do that a few times. And immediately going forward, we're gonna go into our first challenge, Curb Stomp. We need to kill 3 soldiers from above. And immediately after is already the next challenge. Yeah, this is going in such a rapid pace. It's kind of hard to explain things. So that was a
just
challenge.
A little bit of word on the duping. The duping a lot of the different resources in this game, including the tokens, the ammo cells, like the Argent cells, I mean, and the mod bots. There's no source requirements for these collectibles, at least for this run. So you might notice that like the end of level screen doesn't have everything filled out. However, we're going by the dossier, the total dossier. So that allows Dara to skip a lot of them and then just get only the fastest ones over and over again.
Yep. So I just upgraded the Heat Blast mod. This is the first mod we're going to try and master. Yeah. So to master Heat Blast, we need to kill 2 or more enemies at the same time with Heat Blast. My brain kind of froze there. That's fine. Grab a Codex entry here.
This mastery is done really, really early on compared to a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, exactly. So normally I have
a lot of ticks in this level.
So normally I have a little plasma here. I'm just going to pick up a little extra. Where's the imp? Oh, there he is. Okay, that killed him. Good. Hello? What? 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 Okay, he's dead. That was all planned, guys. No worries. That's all planned.
It's required for the RNG manipulation coming later.
Yeah, all part of the plan. Alright, I still don't have plasma here. That's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna miss out on a few ticks. Maybe get a little ammo. Yeah, okay, that's a rocket. That's not what we want. We want some plasma here. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. Wouldn't be a marathon run with some things going wrong, right? That's how that works. So normally,
Never seen that happen before.
So yeah, normally you want to get a few more ticks on Heat Blast from those imps and those soldiers, but that's fine. So here's the first Argent cell we're gonna grab. We typically call these Dragon Balls because it's a better name for them. But the first upgrade we're gonna grab is ammo, and then over here we can get a few more ticks on heated core. Maybe this imp wants to go run. Hell yeah, thank you. And we're just going to go into the classic level just to trigger the secret. And then over here, try and kill this Hell Knight with a grenade and spamming Heat Blast. It's quite fast. Just dies instantly from the splash damage from the barrel too.
That's one of the few classic levels where you need to hit the lever as intended. Not because it's required, because we don't really have an out-of-bounds way to get to it fast, at least.
Yeah. So that imp just fell like face flat onto the floor. That was pretty funny.
You see a lot of funny ragdolls with the with the enemies in this game.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, so in that hallway there that he came across, he triggered the secret there, but didn't actually go forward to the red guard there that has the praetor token. That's intentional because there's a different point in this level where you dupe a ton of them, so you know, no source requirements.
Yep.
You're able to just get that one over and over again, rather than going out of your way for a lot of these slower ones.
It's really useful. So, if you were wondering why I was looking down there on the stairs during the chainsaw... Oh, what the... Why is he there? Okay, I haven't seen that before. Cool. Apparently, he's there very early. Anyway, I was looking down with the chainsaw to cancel the chainsaw animation, but I unfortunately failed, because sometimes it's a bit random. You didn't die. You also
Is
didn't
that one
die.
of the Wandering Hell Knights that just happened to be there?
Yeah, I think he just wanted to say hi, apparently.
Nice. I was about to say, that's
yeah.
really early for this Hell Knight.
Interesting. Yeah. Not sure why that is, but, you know. I'm gonna shoot this way. There's another Hell Knight there that we want to trigger. Maybe it's that guy.
Yeah, so you can bait out. There's 3 Wandering Hell Knights that are just kind of... Do they spawn at the very beginning of the level?
Oh, there
or...
it is. Yeah. No, they spawn after a certain room, I think.
Ah, okay. But yeah, they're not tied to a certain counter or anything, but they're just kind of wandering around, and you'll see them in sort of random places. Apparently, that gore nest was one of them. You can bait them out with by shooting your guns at where they'll typically be.
Yeah, exactly. So, back in a few rooms before, the mod duping that we just talked about earlier granted us another mod that is Remote Death. Arguably one of the most overpowered mods in the game, but we'll talk about that a little later. There's our friend, the Hell Knight. Gonna get rid of him. Bye. So, we haven't actually talked about combat rating. Probably, maybe you can briefly explain what combat rating is and how it works.
Yeah, sure. So you see in the top right corner, there's these 5 little circles. 3 of them are lit up, one of them's partially lit, the other one's dark. That's rating the like how many enemies you've killed, basically. And you can see as he's killing stuff here, it's going up little by little. And he kills something like a Hell Knight, it'll go up by more.
Yep.
And use that to upgrade your weapons and upgrade other things. So.
Yeah,
really good to have, and it's part of the requirements for this run. You want, by the end of the level, you want all 5 of those, filled out. Sometimes it involves a lot of farming, so you can skip some encounters and do other ones multiple times.
Yep, exactly.
Wink, wink, Argent Tower.
Yeah, yeah. And the next level, we're also gonna see farming there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last room already. Isn't really a lot going on in this room. We just need to clear a bunch of demons here.
Another chainsaw cancel there.
Oh, they're still alive. Cool.
At least animation cancel.
So now that we mastered Heat Blast, is where you can already see the power. It just destroys Hell Knights, which is kind of nice. We're not going to use it that much, but just for this level, it's kind of convenient.
If you're not already familiar with the combat in this game, you might be looking at this, like, switching around guns rapidly and being like, what is he doing? A lot of the cooldowns associated with these guns are... the timers are all independent, and you can just like swap guns like immediately. So rather than waiting for your next rocket, you could just rocket and then shotgun, and then you know, go to another gun and then come back. You just rotate around your guns a ton, and that allows Dara to dish out massive DPS on these guys.
So next up is a trick called Praetor token duping, which is also part of things we can dupe here. The Praetor token you just saw is something in Hundo we dupe about 29 times here, which takes roughly, well, 3 to 4 minutes of duping. The only thing you see is a loading screen, so I'm not going to put you guys through it. I'm just going to load a save file that skips that. You're probably thinking, ah, Dara, cheater, but I swear it's really not that interesting. Trust me, it's boring. So now that we duped 29 tokens, we are going to upgrade some things with the suit. We are going to upgrade equipment system and dexterity. And then we're going to make our way to another trick, another paperclip here. That skips a cutscene with Olivia. Actually,
Olivia
fairly
is
lengthy cutscene too.
Interpreting cutscene.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Ella from the Harvest Moon run. That also, I think she was in like a shop and she had to buy like 30 things or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of the same aspect, but longer and worse. Trust me, it's really bad. So that's why I just load a save layer just for entertainment value. It's really not that fun to look at someone try to dupe a token for really long.
Yeah, for duping tokens, it's just grab the token, reload, grab it again, reload.
Yeah, and that for 29 times. It's not interesting. But yeah, for Hundo runs, you have to do that. So we have about 45 seconds. Wolfie, if there's anything to read out, now's the time, I think.
I just want to remind everyone of our merch store. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but there's some super amazing art there.
Oh yeah,
is
it's
honestly,
amazing.
It's incredible. And yeah, every year we get some really great art. This year we got some from John Devlin, who's awesome. You should check him out, and from JMV. You should check them out as well. But yeah, I think we're keeping it open for a couple of days because I want to get some stuff.
Alright, so here's our first rune trial. Rune trials are runes we are going to... well, we're going to get runes from completing rune trials, and those runes are things we need to master throughout the run, just part of 100%. There's our first rune trial called Vacuum, which gives the Vacuum rune, duh. And we need to kill 15 imps with the combat shotgun for that, which I just did. Vacuum, like it says, increases the range that you can absorb dropped items, which is fairly handy. We're going to use that a bunch in this run. And immediately out of the rune trial, we're going to master, or we're going to upgrade Remote Dead. And now we're going to do a trick called equipping a rune in a locked slot. So normally you're not supposed to equip runes in locked slots, because they're locked. Wow, you wouldn't say. But by clicking just next to the open slot and then using our arrow keys to tab down, and then selecting the rune that we want to equip, we can equip runes in locked slots, because this is Doom 2016 and nothing makes sense in this game.
Yeah, so normally the game won't let you equip a second rune at the same time as your first rune until you collect, I think, like 3, is it? Or 4, something like that.
Yeah.
But you could just bypass that, equip as many runes as you have, if you want. Well, not more than 3, but,
Wow, you did not die from that blast. Interesting.
So a lot of the routing effort in this run is centered around not just like the weapon masteries, but the rune masteries. These rune masteries are pretty beefy.
Yeah. So here's a challenge. We need to kill 2 Hell Knights from above. That was the first one. And I was trying to go for a mastery for Remote Dead, excuse me, which we need to kill 3 or more demons at the same time with 1 rocket, which can be a little tricky because the splash damage from a rocket is weird in this game.
Yeah, there's some weird like ray calculation involved with it, right?
Yeah, it's weird. Put it like that. So we're gonna try and get another tick here from these zombies. All right, cool, got it. That's 1 more tick for Remote Dead. What? Where did he go? Did you see that? He just teleported. Wow, this game's amazing.
He zipped.
Yeah. Anyone else? Okay, cool. So I'm going to cap my frame rate to 130, and here's where you're going to see a tiny optimization. So we need to go to this room, but just using a convenient little rail boost there, very controlled through frame rate capping, we can go fast. Just what we like.
I love those small little rail boosts.
Yeah, they're great. Some of them are not even that risky, which is cool. Alright, so next Argent Cell, Dragon Ball. We're gonna grab ammo again. So in most of the harder difficulties, you'd go for health or armor, you know, because on the Nightmare difficulty, you pretty much get destroyed. But for Classic, we don't really need to worry about health, you know, because it's Classic, and we run on the lowest difficulty. So here again, I'm going to cap my frame rate to 150. I'm going to try and do a real boost. All right, got it. That's small optimization there to get to this place a little faster. And here is the next rune trial called Dazed and Confused. This rune trial is a little annoying, and I'll explain why. It's because you need to shoot all of these barrels with the pistol, but there is a thing called, as you can see, pistol spread with the pistol, which your shots just get, you know, shot to random directions. And this is arguably the worst part of this challenge, that, you know, your shots are not going straight. But we got it. That's all that matters. And Dazed and Confused is a rune we're going to try and master immediately in this level, because it's something you wanna kind of be done for very early in the run, because it involves killing 25 demons from above to master. And here we're going to equip that rune in the other locked slot, very conveniently.
So the order that you actually master these runes matters a lot. Affects, like, as you can see there, he's going to start just spamming these upwards or downwards glory kills on these enemies here. And you don't want to be, if you're planning on doing some other challenge in a different area, you don't want to be doing this later.
Oh, that's risky HP. Let's not try and die here. That'd be bad. Streamer, you died on the lowest difficulty. Wow. How did that happen? Alright, so here is the first section of farming you're going to see. So this is actually the only room in the game where if you kill a bunch of demons in this room, and you leave this room and walk around this cart, or whatever it is, and you go back into this room, everything respawns again. And every demon you kill counts for combat rating, and we need to have full combat rating. So we're just going to do this a few times to farm both combat rating and ticks for the remote death mod. Which is actually fairly convenient, because there's most of the times there are going to be groups of smaller demons, which makes it really easy to get those ticks.
So as he's doing this, you can see in the top right, combat ratings going up, and on the right side, sort of towards the bottom, kind of by his ammo, you can keep track of the remote death ticks. He's only got one left to do. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I'm just going to go for an extra cycle because I don't want to be behind on combat rating. Probably going to be overkilled on combat rating now, but that's fine. I'd rather be overkilled than, you know, find out that I don't have enough combat rating at the end of the level. That's pretty bad when that happens. Alright, so the rest of the demons we're going to use to master Dazed and Confused. You know, the rune we just talked about, you have to kill them from above. And there isn't really much going on here besides killing demons from above, so maybe if Wolfie has anything to read out, now would be a good time as well.
Did you know that coming up later today, we have a Bloodborne BL4 race? Now, there's actually an incentive for this, which is to force the runners to fight German without the ability to use any buffs, which we are getting fairly close to. We're only about just over $150 off. And just so you're aware, I tried to give Curious Peanut the option of what boss to fight without a bus, and he didn't really give me one, so I just picked Vermin for him, and he was, you know, a bit worried about that. And it's always more fun to make the games a bit more difficult for the runners at SCM.
Hell yeah.
I mean, obviously to raise most money for Save the Children, of course. Not just about that.
So we just completed this room, and I used another mod swap to cancel the animation of the mod pod, just to grab it a little quicker. Not because we need to dupe it, but it also helps with the length of the animation, which is nice. You can just completely skip that. So I normally don't grab this box, but have some extra ammo is kind of nice here. And we're almost done with Dazed and Confused rune. There's a bunch of smaller demons here. We like to call smaller demons fodder. So I'm just going to use this fodder to get the ticks that we need. And here's our next weapon. It's the Super Shotgun. This weapon is insanely powerful when it's mastered. It fires twice when it's mastered, and it's going to be part of a sequence of switching weapons called Alpha Rotation. Maybe if Paisano knows what that is, maybe you can explain what that is.
Yeah, sure. So the Alpha Rotation is going to be swapping later in the game. You'll see he's going to be rapidly swapping around 3 guns. He'll be doing the Super Shotgun. You can do it without the mastery, but it's more effective with the mastery, obviously.
Yeah.
Double tap Super Shotgun. Going to be using the Gauss Cannon, the instant siege mode glitch that we'll see coming up soon in the next level, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rocket launcher, and just rapidly spamming between rotating around those 3 guns. You can bypass all of the cooldowns associated with it and just completely annihilate every enemy.
Yeah, it's insanely powerful. You'll see that in the next level. You won't even see alpha rotation that much. You're just gonna see the instant siege mode glitch at work. It's insanely powerful. Yeah, we just completed Argent's facility. Normally you have to, grab all of those filters. Those filters actually also give some combat rating. We're just gonna skip all of that from the farming.
I didn't know those gave combat rating, actually.
Yeah, those give like a tiny bit of combat rating.
Weird.
Right, setting up for the last real boost of this level, which takes us to the end level trigger over here.
Nice
There's a
little
little
boost.
bit of walking. Yeah. So again, just capping our frame rate to 170. Get more control over our real boosts. And coming up is arguably the hardest level of the run right now, Argent Tower. This level recently seen a reroute by myself. So normally you just traverse through this level normally, clearing every arena from every demon normally. But we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to use the final fight in this level to farm all of the combat rating that we need. But we'll get to that in a bit. First, we're going to master Lock-On Burst, which is the next mod we're going to start to master.
Yeah, so something you saw right at the beginning of the level there was a damage boost using micro missiles. Those, you shoot them on the ground, and then you can just damage yourself, and that gives you a little bit of speed boost forward. I believe you did that in Ardent Facility as well. With there's like your nade boost at the very beginning to cross a gap. Those are pretty useful in the early game. The main movement option after this level, or from this level onwards really, will be the Gauss Cannon, but pre-Gauss Cannon, it's nice to have a little speed boost like that.
Yeah, exactly. You explained that well. So here's our next rune trial. This is the Ammo Boost rune trial for the Ammo Boost rune. Duh. And Ammo Boost is one of the most useful runes in this game, because when it's fully mastered, it gives a random chance of demons dropping a BFG round when they're dead. And we're gonna master that rune really early with another exploit. And we're gonna use that to master that rune really early, so as soon as we grab the BFG, we're gonna get extra BFG ammo, which is really useful. It speeds up fights a lot. And to complete this rune trial as fast as possible, I'm gonna try and shoot in between groups of demons so that the pellets spread. Where are you going? Why are you behind there? So you can kill 2 or more at the same time. It's just a small optimization.
Yeah, and that same shooting between the demons, having them group up like that, you'll also see that with the Master Ray for Super Shotgun. There's going to be quite a bit of that.
Yeah. So over here, we're going to use this reel to get a small reel boost. Just a tiny little optimization. It was a little bit of a weird one, but, you know, it's speed. And here's where the scary part's going to begin. So, like Paisano explained earlier... Yeah. So, like Paisano explained earlier, we want to keep the checkpoints in various levels to use that to go to various different places and then grab the things that we need. So there is actually a checkpoint up top of that elevator inside the room. If you clip into that room, you have to restart the whole level if you hit that checkpoint. So I'm glad that didn't happen. It's really scary.
I can't believe you do that boost.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
So scared.
It's really scary, yeah. It's insanely scary, but I made a few save files in case something goes wrong because I do not want to restart this level. And,
one thing that's you might notice, he's doing this rail boost, like boosting on this rail a lot of times, but doing it slightly different. That time he was very forward on the rail, and previously he did what's called a buffered rail boost, where you do the inputs during the menu. About to do another buffered rail boost here. And there's a lot of different ways you can manipulate the height and the speed of your rail boosts, even on the same rail, to go to wildly different places throughout the level, which is really nice.
Yeah. So I just grabbed a dull secret that was inside of the tower. That was also extremely scary because there is another checkpoint at the top of that room that I just clipped into. So if I flew just a little too high and I hit the checkpoint, it would have been the same thing. I would have restarted the whole level to give you an idea of how scary this level actually is. So for this rail boost, we need to clip into the top of the tower. And this rail boost is a little random. We just need to clip into here. There we go. And just grab this rune trial here. We're not actually going to perform this rune trial. We're just going to grab it, and then we're gonna reload checkpoint. We're gonna do that rune trial later. You can do rune trials from the main menu, which is quite convenient. Because if I would do this rune trial now, it would give me a checkpoint, which we don't want. We want to keep this checkpoint over here. So next rail boost, we're going to set it up over here. This one's fairly precise, so I might need a few tries. Okay, got it first try. It's actually really high. Can still make this though. So we're going to clip into the classic level here. Fun fact, there's no fall damage when you are about to clip or you are about to fall onto solid objects. When you're hovering above a void during a rail boost and you're about to fall down, the game just instantly kills you because it sees that you're flying above a void and you're about to fall down. There's a whole formula attached to how fall damage works. I won't really go into it that much. But yeah, we just grab the classic level secret. Then we clip out of the classic level. We grab a doll here and a codex entry. And here's where the interesting part is going to start. Yeah, if you didn't think the previous thing was interesting, here's where the really interesting stuff is going to happen. So here's...
there's no combat rating in the top right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We basically have no combat rating. And we are going to fly to the final fight of this level. That was pretty clean. And we're going to start farming combat rating in this fight. And this is actually a little bit of a technical explanation, so I'm going to try my best to keep it as simple as possible. So this fight essentially works with two timers. There's a timer that starts when the fight is triggered, and there's a second timer that starts as soon as an X amount of demons dies. And that second timer is the timer that will end the level. And what we are going to do is we are going to kill a bunch of demons in this arena up until like one circle of combat rating. I'm actually going to chainsaw this guy. That's probably not the best idea. Do this. He's over there. That's fine. And now we're going to grab the invulnerability pickup. And we're actually going to say, bye, fight. We're just going to leave. We're going to grab the invulnerability and drop all the way down the tower. We're not going to take any fall damage because we have invulnerability on. We're going to grab a checkpoint here. Okay, that's a little scary. Do a boost there. And then grab a secret as well. And then we're going to reload checkpoint. And what that actually does is it's going to keep all of the combat rating that we just farmed in that fight. But still have the fight triggered. And we're gonna use that same system a few times. Wow, what was that real boost? That was like baby's first real boost. What the hell? We're gonna use that same system to farm all the combat rating that we need through a few tries. And like I said, as long as the first timer is going and the second timer hasn't started yet, means we have all the time that we need to farm all of the combat rating that we need. And grab all the various checkpoints that we need to save that combat rating. I hope I explained that well. It's a bit of a different, hard one to explain, but
A whole lot of resetting timers.
yeah.
This was
exactly.
a very, very recent routing change. Just level looked a lot different a few weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. So the old route used to be that we just went into the inside of the tower and just did all the fights there, but that's slow, man. Like, we don't want to be slow, we want to be fast. So here's also where we're going to farm a few of the level challenges. This is Chiropractor. We need to kill 4 imps from behind, breaking their neck. And another challenge is called Overkiller, where we need to kill 15 demons with the quad damage. Actually, just going to do a few of those here. And to master the Lock-on Burst rune, we need to kill summoners with Lock-on Burst. And the easiest way to do that is to kill them with quad damage. Now, I'm going to reload checkpoint here. And that won't save the combat rating we just got, but this is all basically for the level challenges. Okay, I killed him, that's fine. How much ammo do I have? Okay, that's fine. Probably chainsaw something during the fight. Alright, so we're gonna real boost over here. And now we're gonna do that same thing again we just did earlier. We're gonna boost back on top of the tower. And we are going to do our second cycle of combat rating farming. We need to get about 3 circles of combat rating, ideally, but we don't want to let the timer expire too much. Where is this? Okay, there he is.
And the reason why it needs to go in cycles is because you don't have, as soon as you kill those 6 demons, you don't have all the time in the world anymore. As soon as the second timer starts, you're on the clock and you need to reload checkpoint or end the level, or plan that level soon.
I heard a Mancubus. Where is he?
You have to come back up here a few times to get all the combat rating you need. Another thing that you're seeing here is you picked up the siege mode upgrade down
hello.
below the tower. Saw the imp flying around. And he's actually instantly activating the siege mode. If you don't know, that weapon mod usually takes a few seconds to warm up. You need to hold down right click to prime it, and then you're able to shoot your siege mode shot. However,
got it. Nice.
Nice.
Go on.
Yeah. However, if you're doing that, I'm actually not entirely sure the exact inputs for instant siege. However, you can see him doing like a punch and then doing the shot, and that shot's a lot bigger. That's a siege mode shot. It's called DKSMS or instant siege, and it's you can do it from swapping from a gun to the Gauss cannon. You saw right there with the Revenant, and it is extremely useful combat tech in this gun.
Yeah.
In this game.
Now, so what we just did is we clipped again out of the level and we grabbed that same checkpoint that was upstairs on the elevator, and we retained all of that combat rating we just got. And conveniently enough, when you interact again with this cutscene, the game will just keep on giving you checkpoints. Wow, how convenient is that? So now we just, we retained all of that combat rating we just got from killing about 3 or 4 revs that I just did. And the rest of the combat rating is just going to be me grabbing the quad damage here and killing these guys. Manx give a ton of combat rating, which is really convenient. So I can just use that to, well, basically clear the rest of the combat rating that we need.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 Mancubi, and that's the entire. That's an entire combat rating circle, which is nuts.
And we're done with the combat rating. There we go. And our ammo's looking good. We'll pick up some chainsaw ammo. There we go. There's Argent Tower. Wow, I'm actually really glad I got that first try. You have no idea how difficult that is. It is incredibly hard to even pull that off in a run. I'm super happy that I got that. That's part of the new route. And yeah, whoa. Some pressure
that
falling
whole
off.
new route can go. It's really easy for that to go south really fast.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot that can go wrong here. So yeah, we made it to Canada Sanctum. There isn't really much that's going on here at the first part. So Wolfie, if there's anything you want to say.
I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys saw that we have a Sekiro blindfolded run coming up later on.
Oh hell
today,
yeah!
Which is honestly, I find that insane. That's going to blow my mind. So my question to you is, when is Doom blindfolded at SCM? Next year? Cool,
I don't know how
confirmed.
difficult that would be. Maybe. Not sure if anyone's ever tried that.
In Doom Eternal, at least, there was one person who did Hell on Earth blindfolded, just first level.
Oh really? Wow, that's insane. Was it
Yeah,
hard?
it
or?
was pretty. Yeah, there was a lot of like micro optimization with dashing during Destroyer Blade charging up. It was really really insane.
Insane. What the hell? Yeah, but maybe. Who knows? Maybe next year you'll see me wear a blindfold doing this. All right, so
I just saw that imp go into the strand.
yeah, that was good. So in Canada Sanctum, we just upgraded the super shotgun, and to master the super shotgun, we need to kill 2 or more demons at the same time with a single shotgun shot. And one of the level challenges is you need to sweep the leg of these Hellraisers 4 times, which can be a little iffy because they can keep moving when they're staggered. It's quite annoying.
Yeah, I forgot to ask, how much time is that new Argent Tower route saving?
Oh, that saves about 3 minutes. It's actually it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fights that you're skipping.
Yeah.
Instead, doing the really efficient fight at the top.
Yeah. There's actually, before we made this new route, there was a really cool rail boost in, well, the inside of the tower that pretty much only I did because I'm a maniac and I just do all the crazy stuff. But the other active Honda runner, Dangerous, that couldn't make it, unfortunately, for commentary. Shoutouts to Dangerous. We hate him. I mean, we love him. He despised that boost and he hates this new tower route even more. So, shoutouts to Dane. This runs for you, buddy. Okay. That didn't give me a tick. That's fine.
Yeah, Dara's not allowed to complain about losing runs to tower, or else Dane will come in and
yeah. And he'll say, "Oh,
well,
but you made this route, man."
If you weren't doing this vomit-inducing tower route.
What do you mean? It's fine. It's, you know, just don't fail, forehead.
Just don't grab the checkpoint, forehead.
Yeah.
And then grab all the checkpoints.
Exactly. So I just wanted to say that can we get like a massive shout out to all the staff from Speed Souls for putting this amazing event together. I've been part of the first Speed Souls charity marathon and I know how much work it is behind the scenes to get everything sorted out. So massive shout outs to all you guys. You guys are amazing. And we're raising money for a really good cause here, guys. Save the Children is such a great cause. So get those donations in if you can.
Yeah, thank you guys. This is great. This is my first time participating in a Speed Souls marathon. This is really something special.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, Pi. That's awesome. Actually, really happy that I have a co-commentator with me because there's just so much to explain, especially in Hundo.
Yeah.
Crazy. So that last sequence, there wasn't really much going on. I just grabbed a bunch of things. Here's the Savagery rune. So Savagery, like it says, it performs glory kills faster. But to complete it, this rune trial, you have to go through it and kill a bunch of enemies as you go, which adds time to the timer, you see. But these imps can be quite random. They can clip into the floor. I've had them despawn. Man, you name it. All the memes can occur here. That was one. He actually clipped... Oh, there's another one. He clipped his leg. Yeah. Keeps happening, you see. Clips his legs into the floor. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and when they clip their legs into the floor, they could just like die.
Yeah, they can actually just
The game
randomly
is
die. It
thinking-
makes no sense.
The game is thinking that they're lost or something. It just kills them.
Yeah.
Very funny game.
Right, so we're gonna juggle runes a little bit here. We just got the Savagery rune, so we already completed Dazed and Confused, so I'm gonna swap that out for Savagery. And here's where we're gonna dupe some Ardent Cells, because we haven't actually talked about that, but you can also dupe Ardent Cells. Like I mentioned, you can dupe almost everything in this game, because that's how broken this game is. So if you pick up an Ardent Cell and you cancel the pickup animation, we use Alt-Tab for that. You actually have to go into windowed mode and then Alt-Tab. If you do it from full screen, the game can crash. So we first go into windowed mode and then we Alt-Tab to get out of this animation. And we're going to dupe this about 3 times because we need 3 Ardent Cells from the Ardent Cells that we skipped earlier in Tower. There's actually a bunch of them that you skip with this route.
Yeah, and this will save time, save a lot of time because you don't have to go out of your way for the other Ardent Cells. You just have this nice convenient one that's right in front of a checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, if my 30-year-old brain didn't fail me, I think that was the 3rd one, so I think we're good.
It was.
Okay, thanks, Wolfie.
Don't worry, I got your back, boo.
Thanks, buddy. So we need 3 health cells and 1 ammo cell to refresh our ammo as well. And here we're just gonna farm a few ticks for Double Trouble, which is the mastery for Super Shotgun. Excuse me. So as you can see, instant siege mode just destroys everything. It's so powerful. It's basically just if you don't know how a normal siege mode shot looks like, it's really slow. But yeah, this just speeds it up like significantly just by swapping weapons back and forth. Just allows you to do instant siege mode shots. It's really nice. Oh, got that.
There's a lot of rapid fire, you know, get a tick on this challenge, get a tick on this challenge, and then this other one.
Oh. Yeah, the micromanagement is quite important in Hundo. There's a lot that's going on. I actually completed Sweep the Legs, so I can just use these guys for ammo now.
Yeah, and this whole time, you're equipped Vacuum. That was one of the first runes that you equipped in that locked rune slot. And he's still getting ticks just kind of passively by picking stuff up.
Yeah, exactly. There's always a Mank that hides here. He's a bit shy, he doesn't want to come out. I think there's a Revenant alive. Goodbye. Just running against a rock. Hog.
But yeah, that's where the power of equipping them in a lock slot comes into play, because then you get to master a lot of these runes super early on.
Yeah, exactly, which is really nice. So here's Seek and Destroy. This rune is a bit similar to Savagery, but this one allows you to launch into glory kills from further away. And to complete this rune trial, we need to glory kill 3 Hell Knights from above. So I'm going to just shoot some micro missiles into them and then melee them. Oh, this one's glitching out a little bit. Okay, cool.
What?
What was he doing? You need to be careful not to kill them, because you can actually kill them while it's staggered. Fine. All right, so I'm actually going to swap out Savagery for Seek and Destroy here because we don't really need to focus on Seek and Destroy at this point. But getting like a few glory kills here and there will just help with a few ticks. Just a bit more optimal, really. Gonna grab Haste here. We haven't really talked about the power-ups, I guess. Haste is a power-up that lets you move faster, obviously, if you haven't noticed already. There's also another pickup called Berserk, which allows you to kill demons instantly. And there's also the quad damage pickup and the invulnerability pickup.
Yeah, Berserk is super important, at least for this run, as I understand it, because those are kills that you're doing on every single demon.
Yep.
So that lets you, you do that for like blood fueled, right? And
no,
some
we
other-
do that to
some other
master
runes.
Savagery and Seek and Destroyed.
Ah, Savagery, yeah.
Yeah. So here's a bit of out of bounds parkour. Where am I? Did I?
I hate this out of bounds so much.
Wait, where am I? Oh, okay, that works, I guess.
There you go.
Okay, that was weird.
I just de-rusted all secrets the other day, and this is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, this trick can be quite annoying. So we go out of bounds there to trigger the classic level there. Now here is a Baron of Hell, our first introduction with the Baron of Hell, and I'm going to ignore this guy and trying to get some ticks on double treble, which I'm not doing a very great job at, but that's fine.
These guys are the beefiest ones in the game, besides the bosses, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can make quick work of them with this quick switching.
All right. So just get another tick on lock-on burst. Get rid of this all night. A bunch of these guys are going to spawn. I'm going to try and line them up so I can try and kill them with a double trouble tick. All right, that was good.
Yeah, and as you saw there, or maybe as you didn't see there, because they died like instantly. That was 2 Barons of Hell that he just 2-shot. Because with
Yep.
the quad damage.
Oh,
The
this is
power-ups
sketchy.
are insanely useful for this run. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was a little too slow for the quad damage. That's fine. Oh, wow, you're still alive. Okay, goodbye. No longer alive. Alright, so that was just a bit of focus, trying to go through that as fast as possible so we can use the quad damage to kill all the heavies that are a bit further ahead. Got the Slayer Testament, and we're going to only get the outer beam upgrade for the Gauss Cannon. And that will add an area of effect to the instant siege mode. So you can imagine if it wasn't already powerful enough, now it's insanely powerful because now that same power has an area of effect.
Now you don't even need to aim at the demon.
Yeah, now you can literally just you know, smash through everything in like a very wide range, and I'll show you in a sec how that looks like. Just like
a lot
that.
of the... Yeah.
It's insane. So what
Lineups like that
do you want to say?
Siege mode are I was just gonna say lineups like that with Siege mode are a work of art sometimes.
Yeah, it's insane. Who's alive? Oh, you're alive. Okay, fine. And that was Candor Sanctum. Did we ever get everything? Yes, we did.
Did he get
All right.
secret?
We did actually get everything. Good. So
That's one of the few levels without much rail boosting or paper clipping.
Yeah.
There's not a single, at least in this route, there's not a single rail boost. There is a rail boost in the level, but not used in this run.
Yeah.
And then He did clip out of bounds, but not exactly using paper clipping.
Yeah.
Surprisingly inflex level.
Just a small, you know, a small detour of what we're discussing here. We actually thought for the longest time that you couldn't do real boost in hell levels, and our very own Seeker, which is one of the best runners of this game and one of the active runners of this game, actually recently found that you can, in fact, real boost in hell levels. You just need to find the right prop that with the right properties in order to real boost. And yeah, that is already saving time in any percent, which is really cool. Because for the longest time we didn't, you know, we thought real boosts weren't possible in any percent, or sorry, in hell levels. Right, so
yeah,
there
so
isn't.
there's one in Cadinger, and there's another one that's being used, saving a lot of time in the final level, which is cool.
Yeah.
And at least in hell levels, there's no railings in hell levels.
Yeah.
Still rail boosting on just really, really weird thin geo.
Yeah,
Getting
exactly.
that canceling a foot grab. So that's super janky, but really nice.
Yep, exactly. Alright, so here's one of the scariest rune trials of the game. This is armor defensive. You only have 1 point of health with some armor here. Ah! Okay, there he was. Yeah, that just what happens, you know. Just random heavies come out of nowhere and they just snipe you as you try and grab armor or something like that. It's pretty common.
But Dara, I thought you were on the lowest difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, nothing should damage you, right? Oh, and you also have imps trying to snipe you. I need to be really careful here because even these guys will kind of massive damage. Where's the pinky? Okay, okay, don't do that. Ah! Come over here. Come over here. Go, go, go. Oh no. Okay, got it. Woo! Wow, that pinky was giving me a hard time. Holy moly. So you can imagine how this
part of
go on.
I was just gonna say part of what makes trials like that super hard and super annoying is that it limits your arsenal by a lot. Literally only had one mod for one gun.
Yeah.
So see how annoying that would be.
Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna work. I don't know why I tried that, but sure. Alright, so what I want to do here is I'm going to complete a challenge soon, which is called Skeet Shoot, where you need to kill a Revenant in midair, and we're going to use an instant seed smart shot for that. But, not with this Revenant, with the next one. Just need to wait for some Cacos to spawn, which can be a bit weird. Sometimes the spawns can be delayed. I don't really know why that is, but it just happens randomly. Alright, there's the last one. I'm gonna try and see if this Revenant wants to jump in midair. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you just gonna stare at me, huh? Okay, there we go. Boom. There we go. So, yeah, that's a kind of a random challenge that can lose you quite a bit of time.
The Revenant's not feeling it that day, then he's just not feeling it. Not much else to do.
Yeah, I've had it happen where I literally had to kill like 4 or 5 reps before they would do what I want them to do. Just jump up. You're probably
so
thinking to
shooting
yourself.
yeah.
Maybe you can explain this part.
Yeah, so he's trying to drain his ammo as much as possible so that then one of the rune masteries is to pick up specific ammo pickups. Or not specifically ammo pickups, that is. And the more you drain your ammo, the more you're going to pick up. So the less ammo you have when you go for something like a chainsaw or an ammo box, you're going to get a lot of ticks for that.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Not only just I think that rune is ammo boost, right?
Yeah, it's for ammo boost and for vacuum.
yeah, it also helps with vacuum, which is still equipped in that third slot, all the way from the beginning.
What?
Around at what point in the run
What?
is vacuum usually mastered?
When you don't use farming, or
It's
Or
just
what do
like
you-
in this run.
well, we are about to master it soon, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Also that that headshot.
Yeah.
I don't know, seemed like a you issue.
Skill issue, yeah. Definitely. Alright, so I was draining my ammo for, well, this part over here. So remember when I said that we still need to master the ammo boost and the vacuum rune? This is what we're going to do. So every time that we grab this ammo box, we're going to get a bunch of ticks for both those runes, as long as we have them equipped. And you gain more ticks the more ammo you can grab from the box. So that's why we drain all of our ammo earlier, so that we can get the maximum amount of ammo from this box. And I believe the maximum amount of ticks you can get is 65. And I think I'm getting about 50, which is really good. 50, 45 ticks per box is really good. But yeah, we just have to do this a bunch of times until both ammo boost and vacuum are mastered. Because yeah, having ammo boost mastered really early in the run is super, super nice. Like the extra BFG ammo drops that you get can make fights like super fast. Like you can save minutes per fights by just being able to spam the BFG everywhere and just destroying everything in your path. So let me do...
Unfortunately, those BFG drops, they are random, but usually get quite a few.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, vacuum isn't done yet, but that's fine. Keep vacuum on for a while.
Thought you said it would get mastered soon.
That's some
He's
age.
lying to us.
No, I still need a little bit. That's fine. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think that's a bit random. Oh, hello. That shot's really like a trolley in this game.
That's another weapon mastery there for the heavy cannon, or for the heavy AR. Sorry.
Yeah, it's named differently in Doom Eternal. It's a bit confusing.
Yeah. Need to get a certain amount of headshots on demons.
Yeah. So to master the tactical scope that the game calls it, we need to get 50 headshot ticks on enemies. And we're gonna do that throughout this run. So over here, I'm gonna cap my frame rate to 150, so I can, you know, have a nice line towards this rune trial, which is the in-flight mobility rune. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but this rune is also...
That's my favorite rune.
It's also my favorite rune. It's insanely overpowered when it's mastered, but we'll get to that point. So yeah, to complete this rune trial, you just need to grab these relics. It's fairly straightforward, but don't be don't think this is too easy, because the geometry of these platforms can be really weird. Like that. Like these ledges can just block your jump sometimes and make you fall to your death, which is nice because you have to restart the whole thing. Yeah,
you gotta be very careful, or else you're losing a lot of time by retrying this.
Yeah, we managed to do it. All right, so I need to check this. Okay, we upgraded vacuum just last second, which is great. That's what I wanted. All right, so we're gonna equip in-flight mobility, savagery, and seek and destroy for the next section. Grab a secret here. And this is actually, well, the second to last level we're gonna see farming. So we're going to use one fight to farm all of the combat rating that we need. And this time we're going to use this summoner to summon a bunch of demons. So this summoner will keep spawning a Hell Knight and a Razor if she's alive. So the only thing you want to make sure is that you kill the Razor and the Hell Knight and make sure that she survives. Okay, I think there's an imp that's alive, yeah. And you need to make sure that all of the other fodder is dead, or all the other demons, rather. Now, to master the in-flight mobility rune, we need to be killing demons as we jump. So you'll also see me trying to do a jump just before killing one of these demons. And
this farming is super, super efficient. You can see he's
yeah,
getting picks on all 3 of the runes that he has active here.
Yeah, exactly. So to master the Savagery and Seek and Destroy runes, we need to get glory kills on demons. I almost wanted to shoot the Gauss Cannon. That would have been bad. So now that Berserk's run out, we need to kill this Hell Knight with instant siege mode. And we just want to make sure that we do not kill this summoner. Although it can be quite random because she can sometimes just fly into your Gauss shot. I've had that happen before. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's
Is she
very
alive?
unfortunate.
Okay, she's alive.
Scary.
Got it.
So
Just a
now
little-
in-flight mobility, I think I saw was mastered.
Yeah, in-flight mobility is mastered. What am I doing?
So without the mastery, that rune gives you a ton of control in the air, but only after a double jump. But once
Yeah.
you master it, it becomes super, super powerful because you can control yourself before the double jump, because you can kind of see he's moving around in midair here.
Exactly.
Combine that with Gauss boosting and bunny hopping, and you have a very powerful movement tool.
I'm just gonna chainsaw one more time. Okay, I think we're done now. I'm gonna kill this summoner, lock on burst, so he doesn't troll me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Dara, you're whiffing. I'm gonna grab some plasma here. I'm gonna try and headshot these guys for extra ticks. Get rid of this guy. I get a headshot tick on this guy. There we go. That was pretty good. We got all the combat rating that we need. That's the most important part. Alright, so we're gonna do a little real boost here. I'm actually gonna take in-flight mobility off. We'll talk about that in a second, how in-flight mobility influences real boosts. But I'm just gonna take it off for now, and then real boost back to the start of the level almost, which is over here. Let me check if I have everything. I have everything. Then we're gonna do a paperclip here. If I know which weapon to select. Thank you. This paperclip can be a little weird. Alright, we got it. I'm going to clip into this room. Now, this is the end level trigger. Normally, to get into this tram and hit the panel, you need to clear the whole room of demons through a trigger that's in front of the door back then. We're not going to do that. That's slow. We're just going to, you know, grab the button from the top of the tram because this is Doom and we don't care about walls or things or glasses. And with that,
in a lot of
we're
ways,
not.
walls are only a suggestion in this game.
Yeah, they really are a suggestion. Alright, so immediately into Arc, there's a pretty funny, neat little thing you can do. So normally, at the beginning of this level, you're basically just stuck here. But we can use this time to place an hologram and then shoot this guy in the tram, and that will give us ticks for tac scope, which is really convenient. It's also a funny little glitch.
I actually didn't realize that's what you were doing here until like
Yeah.
one of your recent runs. I realized that you were getting devastated around ticks.
Yeah.
I thought you were just goofing off.
No. No, this is
waiting.
actually for a reason, yeah.
Welcome to the UAC. Demonic presence did not save you.
I gotta tick on these guys? Yes. Okay, I need one more tick for double trouble. That's good. funky collision there for that small hole. There isn't
Yeah, I
really
don't
much
understand
going on here, so Wolfie, if you have anything to read out, go on.
I just want to say that, excuse me, sorry. I just want to say that I'm really enjoying the run so far.
Good.
And, you know, every time I've heard you saying, like, you know, well, earlier when you were saying, well, this is a really hard trick, and you were like, oh no, I first tried it. Because it's like, you're such a god gamer. Like, you're so good. But I just want to say, like, really quickly that thanks for everyone who's been donating so far, because your donations go towards Save the Children and their mission in giving children a healthy start in life, the opportunity to learn and protection from harm. And that also includes not only donations, but everything from the merch store as well. All of that is going towards that cause, and it's incredible that you guys have donated so much so far. So we'll keep them coming, and let's keep going with this marathon.
Hell yeah. Thanks for all the donuts, guys. It really means a lot. Okay, should I chainsaw here? I probably should chainsaw here, yeah. Alright. Pi, can you remind me to grab health on the next Argent cell? Because I accidentally grabbed armor, I just noticed. I did not want to do that.
I got you.
Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade Stun Bomb here. Sorry, not Stun Bomb, we're gonna upgrade Explosive Shot here. Thank you, Dara. Good brain. Explosive Shot is the mastery for the combat shotgun. For the Explosive Shot mod. We just need to kill 20 imps with an Explosive Shot. Fairly straightforward. Oh, that man got blasted. Alright, so combat rating is kind of iffy in this level, especially when you're skipping a bunch of things. Luckily for us, we can infinitely farm combat rating in this room by chainsawing Hell Knights. We can chainsaw Hell Knights infinitely, and they'll keep on spawning, as long as we have fuel. Now, I just noticed that normally I have 4 fuel here. I only have 3 now. This is a bit problematic, so I think I'm going to not chainsaw another Hell Knight, but instead just kill this guy. Can I go upward? What? Thank you, game. Oh, nice of you. Oh. Okay.
Ledge grabs don't always want to work.
Okay, you're being dumb. Alright, so as soon as the summoner spawns, there are no more Hell Knights that can spawn. I think I might wait for a little bit for the summoner to spawn some enemies, just so we can get a little bit of extra combat rating. I don't know where she is. Okay, she's over there. Alright, so we completed...
It's always good to be safe with the combat rating.
Yeah, the combat rating can be really janky in this level.
You won't know until the very end, basically, and that's run over.
Yeah, which is something we definitely do not want to have happen. Okay, actually, am I trying to headshot you? That's not very efficient. Whatever. It's fine. Alright. So, that was this room cleared. Now, here's a fairly big skip coming up. This is called Office Skip. This skips about 2.5 minutes. This skips about 2.5 minutes of Samuel Hayden talking about lore. And, I mean, no one cares about lore, right? We just want to go fast. So, yeah, I'm going to set up for a paperclip here. This paperclip is really finicky, so give me a little bit. Alright, I actually got it. That's pretty good. Alright.
I hate that paperclip so much.
Yeah, that paperclip is really bad. Alright, so I'm going to jump on top of the classic level, and I'm going to trigger a secret here. And you can also see the power of the in-flight mobility rune, being able to let us move really free into the air, and also use the speed of Gauss boosting to go even faster. Okay, I messed it up. It's fine. I should have jumped onto the ledge. It's fine. We'll just do off skip again. Yeah, that happens sometimes with in-flight mobility. It's a bit unfortunate.
This madman doesn't retake himself on the ledge for that part.
It's fine. It's only a small time loss, luckily. The only thing we have to do is we have to re-trigger the zombies. So I went into that that elevator shaft you just saw me go into over here to trigger a few zombies that are spawned at this room that is underneath us. And what we're going to do, if I can get this. Okay, that's a little scary. Okay, got it. We want to be over here, and we're going to equip the Savagery and Seek and Destroy runes, and we're going to chainsaw this guy through this window. There's actually a window here blocking us, but we can actually just use this guy to chainsaw through. There we go. Alright.
Nice.
Okay. So the scary part's over now. That's good. And the only reason we have to go into this room is because there's a codex entry at the bottom of the elevator that you normally write when you watch the cutscene, or, well, the section with Samuel Hayden. It's not even a cutscene, it's just a section where he talks. And that's the only reason we need to do this. So,
Yep.
yeah, Pog.
That chainsaw on the zombie can be pretty weird sometimes. I've had
Yeah.
or at least when I learned it, it was for a category that does not have Seek and Destroy, so maybe a little different here. But he could just like die, and then you gotta reload and lose a ton of time.
Yeah, it's not fun when it happens.
When you accidentally skip the animation.
Yeah. Had that happen a few times. It's like, am I not done with double trouble? But I am. My super shotgun didn't want to double shoot.
Might have been hard to tell with all the explosions there, but that was a new enemy type.
Yeah, that was
Cyberman.
the Cyberman. Yeah, we haven't seen that one before. Basically, it's the more powerful version of the Mancubus. And here's the Blood-Fueled rune. Blood-Fueled makes you go faster for a short period of time after your glory kill. And this challenge is really straightforward. We just need to kill all of the demons listed in the top left, which is 15. And if you don't kill a demon in time, the rune trial is going to lock your movement, so you just need to be fast and keep killing all of these demons, preferably with headshots, so it's a little faster.
It's one of the lesser annoying rune trials.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So now that we're done with this rune trial, we are going to immediately equip Blood-Fueled over this. Is this right? Yes, that's right. Because we want to be done with Blood-Fueled as fast as possible, because that rune is just annoying. I'm going to grab haste here. And now you can really see the power of in-flight mobility, just allowing us to, you know, just fly through the level, even with just the Goth boosting. It's insanely powerful. Grab health. Grab health.
Yeah, grab health.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be on a little bit of a delay.
Oh, that's fine.
On my viewer.
Fine. Thanks for reminding
I
me.
was about to...
All right, so we're done with that section now, and now we're going to do a couple of real boosts here to get all of the stuff in the dome that is a little further ahead. We're going to do that off this little pillar. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna
instance of sorry.
no. Go on.
I was gonna say there's another there's another instance of establishing a hub. It's gonna do this rail boost quite a few times to get to a lot of different areas in the level.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot faster than doing the just normal than doing normal traversal. There's a lot of doors, demons in your way.
Yeah, exactly. So we just grab a codex entry, and here he is, the big friendly gun. This is our #1 demon destroyer right here. So we're just gonna clip through the ceiling, and then we're gonna grab the BFG, and then immediately reload checkpoint again to do the next thing. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a dull secret and a codex entry. Hopefully I can get a pretty swaggy boost here. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
That works. Sure. Whatever. Okay, so normally you just fly instantly into this little room. Didn't really work out, but that's fine. It's a marathon run, man. Stuff just goes wrong.
These in-flight mobility rail boosts are it just looks super cool to watch.
Yeah, it's insane. Like the fact that you just have you can just control your wheel with speed like insane. Like I just did like 2 360s
Oh
in
my
midair. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, Doom is a very balanced game if you couldn't already tell. We're gonna trigger a secret from the top here, and then we're going to flip out of bounds again, trigger another secret here, and grab the modbot, and grab mobile turret. That's for the chain gun we picked up earlier in Argent Facility Destroyed, and we're gonna immediately reload checkpoint to skip the rest of the animation. And yeah, we pretty much have almost everything that we need. The only thing that we need still is the only thing we still need is to grab the rune trial. The final rune trial of this level, which is Intimacy is Best. And same thing as in Argent Tower, we're going to interact with the rune trial. We're not actually going to do it now because that gives us a checkpoint, which we don't want. And we're going to go back into the main menu, and we're going to do both the Intimacy is Best rune and the Equipment Power rune we got in Argent Tower during this part.
Yeah, if you get that checkpoint after the rune trial, if you do it in the level, then that's reset mission because you're completely locked in that room, right?
Yeah, you're completely soft locked if that happens. Because the door leading to that room is normally open when you clear that room that is, before that room, and the door opens. If you clip into that room, then the door is locked permanently, and there's no way to get out of that room.
Yeah, if you don't open the doors, then the doors won't be open. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Dara's logic. Alright, so next rune is the Equipment Power rune. So we just need to kill these possessed with barrel explosions, which can be a little iffy. Because you need the possessed to be relatively close to the barrels. And, if they decide to do this, then you just have to wait until they get close to a barrel. You can also wait until 2 of them.
Super scary to me.
Yeah. You can also wait until 2 or more of them gets next to a barrel, but it's not always as efficient. Alright, so now that we got those runes done, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to immediately equip the Intimacy is Best rune. To master Intimacy is Best, you need to stagger a whopping 100 demons throughout the rest of the run. And yeah, it's pretty difficult, trust me. So we're going to equip this rune and pretty much keep it equipped for the rest of the run. If I can climb onto this pillar, that'd be cool. And yeah, the last
too much mobility.
Yeah, and the last real boost here is going to take us to the last level. Sorry, the last fight this level. And now we can equip Intimacy is Best.
One interesting movement note there that that you might have caught on. A lot of the time when he's clipping into rooms, like from the top, there's he's like going through the ceiling. These are one-way collision things, so if you hit it while going at a super high speed from a high height, you might die or get a hard fall or whatever. But if you're hitting it immediately after a rail boost and you hadn't hit the ground yet, then not only will you not die, you'll also just not get a hard fall. But you saw he got a hard fall on the second part there because he had already refreshed the rail boost state.
Yeah, exactly.
By going through the ceiling. You see a lot of the time in these, if you're going through, trying to clip into a room and going through these one-way collision things, you'll want to double jump right before you hit the ground in order to avoid getting a hard fall, but not with a rail boost.
Exactly. Alright, so my combat rating is looking really good. I'm really happy about that. We're also getting good BFG drops. There's someone alive still. I'm not really sure who. Oh, you're alive. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, we got everything. That's good.
Disengaged. Alert. Lazarus service elevator not arriving. Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
So yeah, the final fight of this this arena is just 2 Barons that spawn. But you just grab the quad damage and it's completely obliterated.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
And that was Arc. A really cool, interesting level. It's just a lot of things that go on. We got everything that we need. That's good.
Yeah, one of the longer levels in the run.
Yeah, this level is fairly long. It's about 10 minutes-ish. So yeah, the start of Lazarus is not very interesting. I'm going to perform one trick, and then after I trick, Wolfie, maybe you can read some stuff out. So just so you know. So you can jump onto this little switch here. And if you aim this way, we're going to try to kill a imp, or we're going to chainsaw an imp through the window here. That's going to climb up by spamming the chainsaw and then jumping. Or spamming jump with the chainsaw, rather. And that allows you to chainsaw an imp through the window. Just gives a little bit of extra ammo. Fairly convenient. So, if there's anything to read out, now would be a good time.
Absolutely. I've got 2 donations for you. If that's okay for 2, we've got time for that. We have $5 from Mute D6 saying,
Yo,
good luck,
Mute.
Dara, you absolute legend. Rip and rip and rip and tear, my friend. Also, hello, Paisano. I did not know that you were in this event, but I'm legally obligated to tell you that it is late and you should be sleeping right about now, buddy. Remember to hydrate.
Aw, thanks, Mute.
We also have a $10 donation from iFail. Great run, swell commentary, and cute host. No you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Ike.
very much for
Frank
your
Rizzi.
donation, guys.
Big shout out to Mute. He's the current world record holder of any percent restricted, I believe, in Doom Eternal. Also, just an amazing guy in general. We absolutely love you.
Absolute legend.
Absolute legend. So yeah, in this arena, we're going to try and perform a challenge called Variety is the Spice of Death.
Oh, I thought that BFG shot was about to get sniped by that imp.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Get down, Mr. President.
And this challenge just means we have to glory kill 5 soldiers or razors in 5 different ways. And the reason I'm trying to glory kill some things here is to keep blood fuel going. Because we still need 1 more tick on blood fuel. And we just completed it. That's good. And clean up these imps with explosive shot, because we still need to complete that. I also still need ticks for headshots, which is good that I just realized that. I can kill you from above, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, this is around the point of the run where there's just like 10 different masteries that you're keeping track of.
Yeah, it's a lot of juggling.
You know, the weapon masteries, rune masteries, juggling the rune from the different rune masteries.
What on earth just happened there?
that?
I just jumped into my chainsaw and canceled the animation.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown
Where am I? I'm so disoriented. Okay.
Yeah, almost every single kill or like shot in this in that whole encounter is just going towards either rune mastery or weapon mastery, what have you, or one of the in-level challenges.
Exactly. So here's the final Praetor token of the run. This is actually the last one you grab. So you dupe 29 in Foundry, and the last one you grab here because it's just a bit faster. But yeah, you need 30 to get all of the suit upgrades. And if you didn't, if it went too fast for you, I just fully upgraded the Gauss Cannon, the Siege Mode mod. And to master it, we need to kill 3 or more demons with 1 Siege Mode blast. What am I getting here? Gatling Rotator, yeah. And maybe we can get 1 frame of Cyber Demon? Yep, there he was. It's a small little glitch that can sometimes happen. Makes no sense. Just like 1 frame of the Cyber Demon that appears, which is the final boss of this level, by the way. You can already know.
Spoilers. Some people haven't seen this game before.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah, with that mobile siege mastery, getting the ticks there is basically you almost get it for free basically throughout the run, right?
Yeah, there's a
'Cause
lot of spots you can get it.
Doing combat fast involves killing multiple things with siege mode.
Yeah. And there's actually there is 1 arena in last 2 where it's pretty much free to farm it. Which I'll show in a second when we get there. Right, so this is the Rich Get Richer rune trial. Oh, hello. You're on my butt. Can you just... What are you doing? Can you just chill for a bit? Thank you. Rich Get Richer...
What is going on there?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just trying to shoot demons. Oh, trying to stay alive. Oh, that's bad. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. Kappa shield. Oh, maybe I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is all calculated, you know. This is part of the run for sure. Okay, where's the last imp? Okay, he's just chilling over there. Goodbye. All right, we got it. That's quite random. Anyway, Rich Get Richer, the probably most broken rune of the whole run. So, Rich Get Richer, if you have it equipped, it gives you infinite ammo. If this, you know, if you weren't already overpowered enough, you can get infinite ammo this way. So as long as you have max ammo, sorry, max armor and health, not max ammo. What am I saying?
Yeah, so that is super powerful. Not even just for combat, having infinite rockets, infinite everything that you're shooting demons with, but also just movement. You could just spam the Gauss cannon for literally everything, and you won't run out of ammo. So
Yeah,
that's extremely
really
powerful for speedrun.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna upgrade the pistol here too, because yeah, the pistol has a mastery, believe it or not. And, oh. Okay, I did kill him, but his head didn't explode. Interesting. I'm just gonna wait for some fodder to run at me. Is there any more fodder here? No? Okay. I'm gonna clear all this with a BFG shot, a speed. I'm gonna grab a secret over here. Just stagger this guy. Do another BFG round because we can, because it's speed. And to clear out the rest, we're just gonna grab quad damage and just delete everything in our path. There's a lot. Oh, there's a BFG drop. Cool. Alright. I don't think I need ammo here. I'm fine.
Yeah, especially with the so with the Rich Get Richer, there are these mega health pickups in the game. Will set your health and armor to 200, and that's above your maximum, at least at this point. So, yeah.
Yep.
Just pick up a mega health, and instantly you have infinite ammo for quite a while. You can take, especially on this difficulty, quite a few hits before you lose your infinite ammo.
Can I afford a BFG shot there?
Those pickups.
Gonna kill him normally. So now that we have full armor and full health, you can see my my ammo is infinite. You know, very balanced game. You know, totally not overpowered at all. And we're gonna make our way to Lazarus Labs Part 2. Yeah, to get through these places quickly, I'm just gonna use gauss boosting. Have we talked about gauss boosting? I can't remember. I don't think so.
Kind of briefly glossed
Oh, okay.
over it in tower, but that was during tower. It was like 2 words, and then it was like,
Yeah.
all right, now on to the next thing.
There's just so much to explain in this run.
Yeah.
You know,
As planned.
probably sometimes don't even have time to explain things. Why am I grabbing ammo when I have infinite ammo? Hello? That makes a lot of sense.
I was about to say maybe for a rune tick, but
Just wanted to be sure, man. You know, the infinite ammo
Just
is
to be sure.
not enough. We need more.
it's not. No.
So yeah, there isn't much going on here. So you have about 30-40 seconds to read some stuff out if you want, Wolfie.
Sure, I'll just quickly point out that those last couple of donations, because I forgot to mention it, because I'm obviously a super professional host, went towards the no buff German incentive for the Bloodborne BL4 races. And we are roughly, if my maths is correct, which you can never really trust, about $137 away from meeting that incentive. So let's make it harder for them, guys, and raise that money. Back to you,
Awesome.
lovely Dara.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, keep those donations coming, guys. It's going towards a great cause, so every donation is definitely going to a great thing. Alright, so what we're going to do here is as soon as Samuel's done talking, there's going to be a lot of waves of enemies that are going to spawn. There are usually groups of 5 imps that are going to spawn. We're going to stun them with stun bomb, and we're going to just obliterate them with the Gauss cannon with the upgraded Corona. And the small ones that are going to spawn are the ones that we're going to try to kill with explosive shot, because we still need ticks for explosive shot.
Yeah, this is a really powerful farming area for these masteries. Nice. There's the mobile siege one.
This isn't going very well, but that's fine.
Was that imp stunned? The one that was climbing up the pillar?
What am I doing? I think so, yeah. I think it was stunned.
Well, he was climbing up the pillar while the stun effect was was on him.
That's good.
That didn't seem very stunned.
So I think for the rest of these imps, I'm just gonna try and stagger them with try and get ticks for explosive shot for cluster strike. I mean, yeah, that is explosive shot. What am I saying?
There's just so much going on at once.
Yeah,
trying to remember
like,
which one
yeah,
you're doing
exactly.
as you're
It's
doing
just-
it.
this category can be quite chaotic, especially during like a marathon run. I kind of want to focus on commentary too, and there's so much micromanagement going on in my brain. All right. Okay, I want to do this actually. I'm not sure why I got my heavy assault rifle. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Cool. We got it.
There it is.
Very optimal, as you can see. Alright. Is there anything else you want to read out, Wolfie? That would be a good time. There isn't really much going on here either.
Well, I mean, there's always something going on when you're around, Dara.
Oh.
Like, I mean,
All
let's
right.
be real. If you're involved, it's always awesome and interesting. Just as a very quick reminder to everyone, later on today we actually will have 2 more giveaways. One will be for an Elden Ring swag bag with like a hoodie and thermos and mug and some other interesting things in it, which is really cool. And you know, there are other giveaways as well, which are available through our socials. If you go on to our Twitter, the Speed Souls Twitter, you will find a giveaway for a Noble Hero Elden Ring Edition Noble Chair. That's the words. Which you can enter and you can win. Although, do be warned, there are some restrictions in terms of where that can be sent to. So if it doesn't show up for you in that one, I apologize. It's probably not available in the country. But there are plenty of other giveaways as well. Also, now Gato Stream Deck has also been giving away on Twitter, which is also very cool, with a custom Speed Souls Charity Marathon faceplate, which is very
I've seen that. It
I've
looks
seen
really cool.
It looks awesome. I wish I could enter. Dang, being an organizer. What the heck is this?
So here's another really scary rune trial. This is a saving throw. You have 1 HP, no armor this time, so anything that hits you is just instant death. So we're just gonna try and keep our distance.
Thankfully, the weapon mod that they give you here is the most powerful one. So
Yeah, they give you siege mode, so you can just do
Makes it a
instant
little
siege
bit
mode
nicer.
shots. Yeah, for the heavies. So that actually went really well.
Yeah, that was fast.
Oh.
One interesting thing about this level actually is that I guess technically this is 2 levels, Lazarus 1 and Lazarus 2. If you were to reset mission right now, don't do that, Dara. Then you get put around where there's sort of like a loading screen cutscene type thing. Those are different map areas, but everything, all the masteries, nice infrared though. all the challenges and the combat rating is shared between these 2 like in-game map areas.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually the only level that allows you to dupe weapon points too. Because we recently found you can also dupe weapon points, which for the longest time we thought wasn't possible. But yeah, it's a very complicated technical explanation, so I really won't go into it. But it's not useful for 100%. At least not for Classic. I haven't really looked into if it's useful for Ultra Nightmare. I don't think so, because it involves restarting mission. I don't think you can do that in Ultra Nightmare, so never mind.
Yeah, that is a really interesting quirk with this level.
Yeah. So before we move on, I'm just gonna check the state of my runes. All right, this all looks pretty good.
Crucible is in your possession. We will pull you out.
Nice.
So here's a Cyber Demon. Just for you guys, I'll let the cutscene play, because, you know, it's pretty big and pretty intimidating. You know, because why not? Monka-esque moment, maybe. This must be a hard fight, right? Right? This must be really difficult, right? Well, no.
Yeah, that is a big boy.
Well, no, not really. We're just gonna fire a BFG shot, then hold the weapon wheel, which will perform damage on every single frame, while the time is just completely paused. And that was the Cyber Demon. Goodbye.
Yeah, you might have seen the that green sort of lightning that was between the BFG and the Cyber Demon. That does damage on every frame. However, if you were to slow down or even stop time using the weapon wheel, you just get a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the main damage source of the BFG in normal usage as well.
Yeah.
Just fire it into the air, and then everything around you dies.
It's insanely powerful. But you do need high frame rate for it. Like you can still do it while you have lower frame rates. It's just it's not as fast, really.
Also on the left there, you can see you got a codex due to actually defeating both phases of the Cyber Demon. That codex is, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the only reason why you need to do the boss in this.
Yeah, exactly. That is
in this
completely
category.
Correct. Yeah.
Just the codex.
Yeah. So if you've seen the any percent run, we are now also completely skipping the Cyber Demon in any percent. But yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do that in Hundo, just for that reason that you need the codex entry. All right, so Titan's Realm. I'm going to master the upgrade the mobile turret. Yeah, I just killed that.
Sorry,
in midair.
I just saw that shot. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cool, right? All right. So normally there is a few opportunities to get a challenge in this level called Trick Shot, where you want to kill 2 of those. Shit, man, my brain is just. How do you call those again? Man, my brain is just It's freezing right now. How do you call those things again?
What things?
The small flying ones.
Oh, Lost Souls.
Lost Souls. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. There's just a lot that I need to think of. So yeah, there's a challenge to kill 2 Lost Souls at the same time, and you want to do it with a micro missile pin, which can be a bit random because the splash damage from a micro missile pin can also be quite random. We got it luckily.
There's not
here I'm going
very many opportunities for that.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of opportunities. So here I'm going to get my first tick for the mobile turret. Actually don't have any Gauss ammo anymore. That's fine. We'll just walk, you know. It's very optimal. Actually, let me chainsaw you. Why not? Oh, that Mang just got destroyed.
Nice. You can see, we've been doing this for a while, but it's very apparent in the encounters in this level. There's a lot of beefy boys in this level. It's doing that alpha rotation that we talked about earlier, swapping between the super shotgun, the Gauss cannon, and the rocket launcher. Getting that double tap on the super shotgun, and sometimes as well the siege mode, the instant siege mode by, you know, just initiating the shot after the swap like normal. Insanely powerful, melting these cyberminks.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so another challenge in this level is called Dominator. You have to kill 20 demons with a power-up. Doesn't really matter what power-up it is, but we want to ideally complete it over here. Which probably won't happen, because that would be the best outcome, but it's fine. There's also other power-ups we can use later. You die?
Well, only 3 off.
Okay, so I want to stagger this Baron, because we need to do another challenge that is glory kill him from atop. From above, rather. He's alive still. Oh, it's random aim, of course. And now, I'm going to damage myself. Do not try this at home. Alright, there we go. You're
This
probably
is a
thinking...
really cool part of this, this
Yeah.
level. I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, you're probably thinking by yourself, why are you damaging yourself? This is so we can master the saving throw rune. So I'm going to shoot a BFG here. And then I'm going to damage myself down to critically low HP, which is 5. That will trigger a saving throw and instantly complete it. So now that we have that out of the way, which is really nice, we can keep on going. But yeah, that's basically the only reason why I am damaging myself there, to set up for that rune.
Yeah, and that mastery is to kill 10 demons while you're in that brink of death state,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, so we got that using the Lost Souls here.
Yeah. So next up, we're also going to master the equipment power rune, which I just equipped. Fun little fact, you can get ticks on that by holding pistol zoom, and then when you have the hologram out, and you try and trigger the hologram, it counts as ticks for equipment power. Very convenient. So now we have that rune done as well. And now I can go back to selecting my other runes. Just gonna grab a little bit of armor so I can get infinite ammo soon. Grab a quick tick for
This level is
Ultimate
absolutely full of mastery cheeses like that one, including the saving throw one, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's also another one with a siphon grenade, or is that a different level?
No, that is this one, but we don't actually do that anymore.
Ah.
But yeah, that was an old strat we used to do, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of jankiness in this level in particular.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wrong way. So I'm just curious, can somebody tell me what time we are on in real time?
We're at 1:58 right now.
Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Alright, that's not too bad.
How's that estimate looking, Dara?
It's looking really well, actually.
Nice. I knew you. I believed in you. See?
It's definitely a good idea to skip the farming at the beginning. Where's that other revenant? There he is. So yeah, the charge burst mod can be mastered by killing Manx with it. And the easiest way to do that is to stagger them first and then shoot them in the face with the charge burst shot. Anyway, we haven't actually talked about extendo grabs. Do you want to explain what that is? I just tried to grab that button from further away than I'm supposed to.
Oh yeah, sure. There's not really any in that are like part of the route really in this run, but as you saw
there are a
there,
few, but-
yeah, the you might have noticed the press E prompt kind of like flashing around. With the pistol, if you use usually it's right click. If you just like press your mod button on the pistol.
Weapon mod and use, yeah.
Yeah, weapon mod and use. On the same frame, you'll be able to interact with things farther away than you normally can. So
Yeah.
when you saw it like kind of flashing on the screen, that was him spamming the weapon mod button. And on those particular frames, you could actually interact with the button. So if you time it right, you can save a bit of time by interacting with stuff sooner than you're supposed to, and that enables some skips as well.
Exactly.
Also, the backup strats. If you fail something and you're sort of like stuck in the ceiling, but there's a button that you want to get to, that you need to get to, then you can usually extendo grab it from your little stuck position in the wall or in the ceiling, and you'll get back in bounds.
Yeah, exactly. It was well explained.
This level's got a lot of tight corridors here. Very good use of the in-flight mobility rune.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so is this the first instance of Berserk? Actually, no, we already showed that in Argent Facility, Destroy the Out. To get, like, we still need to master the Savagery and Seek and Destroy runes, so this is a good opportunity to farm some imps and get a few more ticks on Savagery and Seek and Destroy. And if we get lucky, we can also get a few ticks on Intimacy's Best, which actually is going really well. We're already up to 85, I saw, I think. 85 or 82, which is really good. Boom. You can see how powerful these runes are. Like, when they're combined, you can just spam left click and just everything just gets deleted. It's really good.
It's very balanced, I might say.
Yeah, everything good.
It's Titan's Realm.
That was Titan's Realm, yeah. So at like the end of every level, I usually just check in the dossier to see if I have everything, because, you know, similarly to what happened in Res Ops, where I had to go back into the level to grab the things that I need. That can also, you know, sometimes happen. You just forget like one little thing. It's quite annoying.
Yeah, especially in this run, it's usually pretty easy to forget about something because there's just so much.
Yeah, there is There's so much.
And a lot of the brain power is spent on the masteries, and you might just, oh, I didn't get the secret.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so a challenge in this level is to kill a bunch of enemies with a barrel. What are you doing, Imp? And you need to hit the barrel in a convenient spot. Alright, that's fine. We're not gonna try and get a tick on ultimate cooling here from these guys. Alright, so we're gonna take IB off. Okay, I already have IB off. That's good. I'm going to try and stagger this Mancubus. Okay, he died. Poggers. For a challenge that we want to do, it's called Pin a Balloon, where you need to kill a Mancubus with a pistol shot in his face. Why do I have no ammo? This is fine. We can do it on another Manc. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, you basically just want to stagger the Manc, then you want to go up to his face, and you want to shoot him in the eyeball.
One minor thing there is that when you go near one of these Ardent cells, there's a bit of an animation that has to play before you grab it. So, you know, a lot of the time what you want to do is just approach it, let the animation start, go do something else, and then come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a nice little optimization.
Okay, so the reason I reloaded checkpoint there was because I'm behind on the barrel challenge. And the next challenge is we need to do this. Kill 2 Kakos at the same time, which I just did. And you kind of need to shoot past them. What did I forget? Oh yeah, the challenge. Oh no, the Manc challenge. Okay, that's fine. We can do that later. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah,
so normally I was supposed to upgrade stun bomb there, but since we didn't complete the challenge for the Mancubus yet, we can do that later. It's fine. Just need to like not forget about it. So the Manc's over here.
Another thing to worry about in the run is, you know, one little thing goes wrong, like the pin pops a balloon challenge that has some cascading effects on the rest of how you do the run. See, it affected his mastery route here. Just by a little bit, but sometimes that kind of stuff can be catastrophic for for some of this stuff. And you need to be able to really think really think quick about how to recover from these management situations.
Yeah, definitely need to improvise a lot when stuff goes south, which can pretty easily happen. Okay, how far am I in with this? Okay, I need one more tick on that. We're done with tac scope. Mobile turret is done. Stun bomb, need to start doing that. Alright, good. So there isn't really much going on here, Wolfie, so if you want to read out anything, now's a good opportunity, I feel.
Absolutely. I have a $16 donation from Anonymous. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Which puts us at a total of 7,399, which is slightly triggering because we're $1 off of 7,400. You know what I mean? It's not as aesthetically pleasing. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. Keep them coming. This is really awesome.
Thanks, guys. Alright, so to move on, we need to, you know, pull these things, which allows us to go to the bottom of the level. I need a bit of plasma. Right there. Okay, why do I have that thing equipped? Fine. Can I use you? Yes. So, Yeah, there's
That's
two
just such a
pinkies. Yeah. Yeah, there's two pinkies and two specters that spawn. Specters being invisible versions of the pinky. And then there's two revenants and a Hell Knight that spawns. Wow, you are not that interesting. Wow.
But
Wow, did he even take damage from that BFG shot? I saw the tendril connect, but like that
invincible.
was about it. That's fine. Right, so over here are 3 Kakos we're going to try and kill instantly. Boom. There you go.
Another
okay,
tick for
I
that
was
challenge.
doing- Yeah. How many ticks do we even have? Oh, we're already done with that. That's good.
Now we get to say hi to our good old friend, the Icon of Sin.
Yeah. I don't have Gauss ammo here, so I'm just gonna walk. Not very optimal, I know. Alright, so the last mod of the run we just picked up, this is Precision Bolts. And I'm gonna refill on our ammo here, which is good. We really need that.
Not to be confused with the other thing that's named Precision Bolt in a Doom game. On a completely different gun.
Yeah. I want to get richer, so I'm just gonna try and grab some ammo. I'm getting a little unlucky with BOG drops, but that's fine. Clear out everything by hand. So if
This is
you
one of those scenarios you could really see the power that the BFG ammo drop, the ammo boost rune,
yeah, okay,
would
we
really
got one,
have.
that's
Like,
good.
if you got really lucky here, then yeah, here.
You just get like
do
one
a
right
lot
at
of-
the end, you know?
A lot of this manual cleaning up work would just be done instantly with
Yeah.
with a BFG shot.
We're gonna chainsaw that Baron because we have the ammo for it anyway. I forgot to pick up haste, that's fine. Haste would just make this section a little faster, but no biggie. Yeah, we just clean up everything here with alpha rotation.
Yeah, and you can see on the specters there just how wide the range on the expanded siege mode shot is.
Yep.
Extremely powerful.
Again, no BOD drops. That's fine. There's one over here, which is the only one I need. Really. So you wanna... This is the Hellgar's fight. The second boss of the game. You're gonna get completely obliterated, just like Cyber Demon, but you wanna have 2 BFG rounds for them. They have 2 phases, and you wanna just... well, like, the fastest strat is to have 3 BFG rounds, so you can stagger the first one with a BFG shot, and then kill him with another one. But I'm just gonna do it with 1. We're gonna walk forward, and we're gonna
mechanic.
immediately shoot. And then just drain his health fully. And then just wait until he's done with his animation. Shoot him in the foot. And then get him into glory kill state, and then go to phase 2. Sorry to cut you off there.
Oh no, you're good. I was gonna say the one mechanic with bosses is if you shoot them directly with a BFG, then they'll get stunned and they'll take extra damage. In this case, that's super useful. If he had 3 BFGs coming into here, he'd be able to just bop him with 1 BFG, and then use a second BFG to drain his health in like less than 2 seconds. It's very, very fast.
Yeah, exactly. So for phase 2, we're essentially going to do the same thing. We're going to hold the BFG button as soon as the fight starts. We're going to immediately shoot a BFG shot, then hold the weapon move instantly, and that will that'll kill them both at the same time. And yeah, that was Hellgarts. Goodbye. Very speed.
Pure gameplay.
So yeah, this level is fairly straightforward. There's not really a lot that's going on. It's also a fairly short level in general. I believe there's only 3 secrets. Yeah, we're off to the second last level, Vega. Alright, we got everything. That's the most important part.
You got all the secrets, all 3 of them.
Hell yeah.
This level is going to look a lot different from the other ones. This is
Yeah.
The scenery-wise is definitely the
Yeah, it's
most
definitely a lot
out there
different.
for this game.
You have the crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the...
This
Okay.
Rather than fighting demons with burning fire everywhere, there's gonna be snow.
is my primary
It's gonna be very cool.
It is where I was created.
Alright, I forgot to re-equip IAB, that's fine. But now we just need to keep it on for the rest of the run, basically. Because that rune just takes super long, unfortunately. We also have no
Yeah, it's
BFG
a
ammo,
very-
so...
Very steep mastery requirement.
Yeah.
Unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process.
So one of the challenges in this level is we need to kill 5 imps with 5 different glory kills. Which is what I'm trying to do now. Can this guy not climb up? He climb up. Okay. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna kill you. Alright. So now, at the bottom of the shaft, we are going to clip out of bounds again. There's another paper clip. Pretty complicated one. At
It's
that.
been a bit since a paperclip actually.
Yeah.
There weren't any in the past few levels.
Exactly. So I'm gonna slowly move forward to trigger the secret here. Classic level. And then boost up here. And then let's grab over here. Boost backwards. And moving into this room from out of bounds means that all the enemies are going to spawn at the same time. Okay, I didn't have chainsaw fuel. There's a challenge you need to do to chainsaw a Kako. I didn't have chainsaw fuel. That's fine. We can do it later. Don't unequip that. That would be bad. And now we're just gonna completely obliterate everything in this room with Seek and Destroy Savagery. Hopefully to master it. Okay, Savagery's already done.
This is one of the funniest.
This is one of the
encounters in
funniest
this run.
sequences. Is everything just gets completely obliterated with these 2 runes. Like you can
Yeah, so he's
see
accelerating the animation as well as just hitting things from super far away.
you
So
can
he's
see like
just
you can see the
rapid fire,
distance.
Boom, boom, boom.
You can see the distance that you know, you can just instantly bridge with these runes on. Okay, there's something alive still. Oh, hello. Did we complete it? Okay, yeah, we did. That's good.
That's good.
So now we can go back to vacuum and ammo boost. Keep IIB on. Yeah, remind me to do the Kako challenge somewhere, because I still need to do that. Alright. The combat rating can be fairly tight in this level, that's why killing all of these guys. Alright.
Yeah, you can pretty easily miss a lot of it just because there's not a ton of very large encounters.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the second to last challenge. It's called Gore Pinata, where you have to kill 3 possessed with 1 grenade, which can be fairly tricky because, again, splash damage is a weird thing. I missed the boost into this room. That's not swag. That's anti-swag. So let's equip Rich Get Richer here. Did I? Actually, that's fine.
Those 2 secrets that he just picked up, those ones are kind of interesting ways that they work. Most other secrets in the game, you just hit either you just hit with a spatial trigger. You don't need to grab the dolls themselves, but for some reason that one you need to grab the doll. And there's a few other ones like that, but
Exactly.
it's a weird quirk. Especially
I'm
when
gonna
two of
chainsaw
them
this
are right
guy,
next to
though.
each other.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I got the challenge.
Maybe you guys can, get staggered while I pick this up. Okay, I have everything. That's fine. Just use one BFG shot to clear everything out. Actually, she's alive. She's not alive. She's dead. Alright.
That was a massive BFG there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna ignore the rest of the enemies. I'm just gonna straight up go to the tram over here, because we don't really need to kill that many more. In the final arena, there's gonna be a ton of heavy demons, so we can kill. Okay, I'm also,
Also
this is
ignore
looking
the,
fine.
as usual, ignoring the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't care,
That,
we don't care about barriers. We
Encounter's
just breezed over
trying
them.
to lock you in. Game's trying to lock you in, but that one in particular is super easy to just go over.
Yeah,
There's
exactly
a boost
right.
pad right there.
So here is where we're going to see if I get lucky with BFG drops. There's one over there, so we're gonna shoot one here, and then try and suck up everything. And the hologram is quite useful here because it just distracts all the heavies. There's another BFG drop. That's good. Stagger this guy. BFG shot. Another BFG drop. It's going really well. BFG.
Yeah, wow.
Destroyed
This is
everything.
RNG.
I'm gonna wait until this imp comes up. There we go. And that was the arena. Wow, that was actually really good. So to play it
Yeah,
a
wow.
little safe with BFG, because I only have 2 now, and there's no more enemies, I'm just gonna grab all of the ones that are down here. And now you will see the last real boost of the run, which is arguably the sickest one out of them all. So prepare. This is the elevator real boost skip.
Oh, yes. Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves. I can hopefully nail first try. That'd be pretty cool.
You've been nailing most other stuff first try.
Yeah, luckily. Alright, so, okay, that looks good. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna aim this way. Go fairly fast boost. Okay, filled it. That's fine. Try again. You kind of wanna bounce off against those elevator ramps. They're called, I think. And then we wanna try to maintain all of our speed from bumping off there. Do that. Okay, that was actually. I want to try that again, man. That was not good. We need to get first try. You know, this is a marathon. We need to do a little swag.
Exactly. Get all the way up there. Yeah, this is one pretty powerful mechanic.
There we go.
just call
Hell
it
yeah.
shrinking. Nice. Yeah, you have a
Okay.
ton of speed. Bounce into a ramp or a wall, and it'll redirect your speed. Very powerful for stuff like that. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that was sick. I'm glad I got the second try or third try it was. It still saves time, believe it or not.
Retry it.
Yeah. Yeah, it still saves time, believe it or not, because walking up that elevator is really slow. And there we go. That's the end of Vega. So, what's the time right now, guys? In real time?
222.
222. Okay. So the last level, Argentiner, is gonna take about 10 minutes. If everything goes well, it
Oh,
should be
no.
around 8 minutes. So we're just gonna go a little bit overestimate if everything goes well. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this run goes so far. Wolfie's gonna say that I did a terrible job. Come on, go on.
Wait, what? No, I'm not. I'm going to say you did a terrible job and Paisano did a great job. Like,
Hell yeah.
Oh, of course.
That's what I want to hear. Alright, so we're just going to do a quick check on how we're doing with all the weapons. So this is done, this is done. Okay, we only need to do micro missiles, mobile turret is done. Stun bomb.
There's a lot
we
of
didn't get
rapid
any
menuing
stun
at the
bomb
very
ticks.
beginning there. Was that the suit upgrades?
Yeah, those are the final weapon upgrades we need to get. And yeah, the final weapon upgrades we need to get and the last suit upgrades. And now is where we're gonna try and farm stun bomb ticks as much as possible. Okay, so that was the, believe it or not, that was the micro missile mastery. Just need to shoot 4 pins in 4 demons really fast. That's about it.
Yeah, and you only have to do it once. That's
Yeah.
not something you see a lot with the masteries in this game.
That imp got, you know, stunned, but he didn't care about stuns because, you know, why would you?
Mhm.
Stun bomb works as intended. Okay, this is actually really good. We are done with intimacy is best. So now we can just go ham on everything. Just use a BFG shot there.
What?
Very nice. Okay, that's a BFG drop. Good.
Also a nice instant precision hit.
Yeah, it's just muscle memory from me spamming siege mode. Is that everything? Oh. That should be everything. Wait, why is there a random imp? Cool.
That happens a lot.
Why are there
Two
random
random
imps that keep
imps.
spawning? Wait, why are they random imps that keep spawning? This is not supposed to happen.
Is there a heavy that's still alive, maybe?
Maybe.
That's never happened before.
That's never happened before. Maybe glitched out. No, because this is Doom. Okay, that's the end. Okay, I have no idea why that has happened. But, you know, this is Doom.
Interesting.
You see stuff, you know, that you never seen before on a daily basis. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we open the door to a secret over here. Convenient BFG drop as well. And over here, we're going to do the Gatling Rotator Mastery. So I need these boys to gather around, gentlemen. And if I'm lucky, I can stun bomb a lot of them. Which also gives me ticks for stun bomb. That's perfect. That's about as good as it gets,
Nice.
really.
If I recall correctly, that that Gatling rotator mod that used to be done in Necropolis, but the routing changed.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It
exactly
was
right.
done with like the quad damage. That's another really flexible. Oh, nice. I love that movement.
That's right.
It's another flexible weapon mastery.
Yeah.
You only have to do it once, so you could just do it as late as possible. Do all the big stuff earlier.
Yeah. So back in Argent's facility, which is already a really long time ago, that is about an hour and a half ago, we picked up the armor defensive rune. Maybe you can still remember that. And we haven't been looking at that rune like entirely because that rune is terrible to master. This is an Ultra Nightmares runner worst rune because you have to equip that rune, and as soon as you have it equipped, you just need to carry it all the way till the end of the run because this rune, to be mastered, needs to pick up 2,500 armor throughout the run. Now you can imagine how bad that is. But luckily for us, we can grab super healths, or mega healths rather, which gives 200 health and 200 armor, and we can just farm the armor defensive rune that way, which is what I'm doing right now. And we also
This
haven't...
is super similar to the ammo boost one. Sort of
Yeah,
reloading
exactly.
checkpoint and grabbing the refill over and over until the rune's done.
Yeah, exactly. And we weren't done just quite yet with Rich Get Richer, which is the other rune we got back in Lazarus, which to master it, wants us to get to full armor and full armor and full health 12 times. And how convenient, when we pick up a mega health, we are on full armor and full health. So we can also master this rune that way pretty quickly. So just one more time and then we're done. And then if I'm not wrong, we also completed all the runes, which is good. Quick rune check. There we go. All right. So now we can just go absolutely bonkers on everything. You are not in the correct spot, but that's fine. So I'm taking the path to the left here because apparently what I realized not too long ago was that the trigger for these enemies to spawn is somewhere on the left there. It makes no sense why that is, but yeah. That's a BFG drop. That's good. So I'm getting quite lucky on these BFG drops.
There was also the in-level challenge, big redacted gun.
Yeah. Big redacted gun. Gotta love that.
Which you can just sort of get without really thinking about it. Just
yeah, exactly.
Just use the BFG.
Just spam BFG. Alright, so the main objective of this level is to lay these Wraith Souls to rest. And on 2 of them you get a checkpoint, which means we can skip the rest of the animation of this rest laying thing. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, it's quite convenient. And then over here I'm going to swap back to in-flight mobility, just so we can go a little faster around corner. You see how sick that is? This is like really the power of in-flight mobility, just being able to keep all of your speed from for example a real boost or a gauss boost and just turn corners like super quickly.
Yeah, it's a lot of small things individually, but over the course of the run that adds up a lot. And it's also super fun to do.
It's really fun to do, yeah. Alright, so let's see. I believe we only need stun bomb left. Two ticks and then we're completely done with everything. Let's go.
Right on time.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to Rich Get Richer. Alright. And now we just need to beat the game. We basically completed everything that we need to do. Not really sure why I was trying to stagger that guy, but... And this is where we just kind of need good RNG from BFG drops, which unfortunately isn't the case. You also don't want to be like spamming BFG here. You kind of just want to wait until the next cycle of demon spawn, and then you want to use a BFG shot.
That imp stuck in the wall there.
Where?
There was you killed an imp that was stuck in the wall.
Oh really?
It looked like.
Nice.
Looked like it was just floating, just doing things.
Just doing things. Alright, got a BFG drop. That's good. Where is it? So yeah, there isn't really much going on here, so Wolfie, if you have anything to read out.
I was just going to say, we're getting ever closer to fulfilling that Garmin incentive where we have to fight.
Oh, yeah.
I say we don't have to do anything. We get to watch and enjoy. Make Curious Peanut a Harry and Giant Cookie Jar by Garmin without the use of any buffs whatsoever. And I think we're around about $120 away, so it's coming close to be able to reach that. And, you know, all this money does go towards Save the Children, which is such a great cause, and we thank you for your continued support throughout the weekend. And please keep enjoying yourselves as the marathon continues.
That the last one? Oh, you're alive. Okay, goodbye. Any more? Wait, who's alive? Hello? Oh. Okay.
What the?
Random revenant just, you know, runs by. It's like, hey, I'm still here.
Definitely not what you want to see in the in the final level of the run.
Hell yeah. I guess this is a good showcase of how, you know, this level normally goes. You know, you just lose track of certain enemies, and you have no BFG drops for certain arenas, just losing you minutes in the last level. There's also, you know, some downsides to RNG here. So, this is the last secret of the run. Right here. And I'm going to switch back to Rich Get Richer, so I have infinite ammo. And that also brings us to the last challenge of the run. The last challenge of this run is to kill 2 Barons of Hell at the same time. Before we do anything, I'm going to quickly check if I have everything. All the weapons are mastered, we got all the suit upgrades, we have all the runes, and I'll check the codex entries when we beat the Spider Mastermind. But this is looking good.
Yeah, all the masteries are right on target.
Oh, got a BFG drop. Good. What? What? I swear, Hell Knights are so glitchy in this game, especially on high frame rate. They do like the most random things.
A lot of these weird teleporting around during
Yeah.
these lunges.
It makes no sense. Okay. Good thing there's one more Baron over here. Oh, actually, I just realized I didn't pick up the quad damage. Very, very big brain here, Dara. Boom. Okay. Got that done.
There we go.
That's fine. Alright, and we got all the combat rating. Yeah. Yeah, people have lost Ultra Nightmare runs there. It's not fun when that happens. Alright, well, we just have the final boss left, and that's it.
And the last leg of the run.
Oh, I know. Final Heartfall, you know, just spice it up a little
It's
bit.
for good measure.
So this is the final fight of the game. This is the Spider Mastermind. She's gonna get completely obliterated, just like the other bosses. So we're gonna shoot a BFG round to stagger her. And we're gonna grab some BFG ammo here, because I have none. And then we're gonna do the same thing we did earlier. We're just gonna hold the weapon wheel for a while until our health fully drained. Now, there is a phase skip we're gonna do here. I could explain it right now, but it's a very technical explanation. So I'm just going to say I skipped an entire phase here. And then to kill her off, we're just going to shoot one more BFG shot. And that's the end of her. And time is coming up as soon as I go into the glory kill here for the Spider Mastermind. So, GG.
GG's.
And
I don't
that's
understand the phase skip either.
Time. So we're not entirely done just yet. The final thing we have to do is we're going to get a codex entry here after we beat the Spider Mastermind here. This is the last codex entry of the run. So I'm just going to quickly load back into the fight as soon as we go into the Samuel Hayden cutscene here. And then we're going to check if I have everything. And yeah, then we can confirm if it's 100% or not.
If it's not, you're banned.
Oh no. Monka. Can I get a Monka
High
W in
stakes
chat?
Gaming.
Can I please get a Monka W?
You've won. It's over. You stopped
100% is overrated anyway.
closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've
So here Samuel Hayden tells you, hey man, yeah, you're just you're just garbage. We're gonna get rid of you. We don't need you anymore, Slayer. We're gonna send you to a ship that's later gonna be used in Doom Eternal, and you're just gonna, you know, gonna chill there for a little bit while I grab your most precious possession, which is the Crucible. And if only Dane was here, he can do a really good Samuel Hayden impression. I should link a clip somewhere. It's great. Shoutouts to Dane, by the way. Dane is the actually the only active Hondo runner besides me, and really cool, chill dude. He's also a mod for the game. He has the current record. Record is definitely improvable, so I'm gonna try and grind for it a little bit. Yeah. So as soon as we go into the Doom splash screen here, I'm just gonna go back, load back into the fight. It's right here, just to confirm if we have everything. Monka W, here we go.
The big moment.
Alright, we have all the weapons mastered.
Good.
We have the suit entirely upgraded.
Good.
We have all the runes done.
Good.
And we have all the codex entries. This is officially 100%.
Good.
Let's effing go.
He did it.
GG, guys. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. It was super awesome. I'm really happy with how this run turned out. Big shout outs to Paisano for the amazing commentary for my run. It's been really helpful. Shout outs to the Modern Doom speedrunning. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming. Shout outs to the Modern Doom speedrunning community. You guys are just a bunch of amazing people. And shout outs to Speed Soul staff and to all the people working behind the scenes again to make this happen. Shout outs to Wolfie for the host king, being an amazing host king. I know you've been doing a lot for this, so it's really appreciated. So thanks again so much for everything that you do.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
And yeah, we're raising money for Save the Children, so let's keep the donuts coming. And with that, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the runs, guys.
Thank you, Dar, for that awesome run. Coming up next, we have a Dark Souls 3 any% glitchless race, which is going to be really cool, so make sure to stick around. See you shortly.